what's going on, y'all? It's all Daryl the Don, Boogie Boy Voy, and we are Bsmnt-Talk. Now, who we sitting down with today?
Big Cloud, living legend, Shyy Cloud, you know.
Yep.
The humble way.
Oh, yeah. The humble way.
The humble way.
route. That's always the
Yeah.
best route. That's always the best route. I'm going to jump right into it. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm like right there. I'm 22. I'm like right there. A couple more years until I'm like real quick.
He going grown man doing right now.
Said you almost there?
Almost
He said,
there.
ain't no youth no
Everybody
more.
tell me 25 is the age, so.
Yeah.
But now I'm you know, I'm a young artist. I don't like to label myself as a rapper because it's like I'm categorizing myself as one. I'm an artist. I do everything.
Yeah.
You know. I'm from Area Ave, Logan. I went back and forth with my mom and my dad. You know. You know, shout out to my dad. He a legend. Yeah, definitely a legend.
With the basketball.
Basketball,
Okay.
yeah.
I know.
Definitely.
Shout out to Bino.
Shout out to Bino, yeah. I'm one of the quiet ones. I don't really do too much. I stay in my lane. I don't try to, try to impress people. You know how it go. Younger people try to do what's cool. I don't do what's cool. I just do what I like to do.
Just do you.
Just do me.
That's important.
Very important to be a leader,
Not a follower.
not a follower.
Exactly.
You hear me? Okay. So as far as your style, your genre of music, right? What made you feel so comfortable to say, man, I'm doing this. I don't care what y'all doing. You know, because everybody, at one point, everybody was rapping. I don't consider you a rapper. I consider you an artist. You make music. You got a different sound.
Right.
What made you get comfortable with yourself to being a leader, to this is what I'm doing. This is the lane I'm opening up for us.
I had to step outside my body real quick because like you said, there's definitely a lot of that stuff going on where there was like a lot of people's rappers and
Yeah.
I don't like to follow after a crowd. I was never one of them people just follow after, follow after different people.
Yeah.
I just like to do what I do. And I really got that from being young, just being confident when I was young. Being confident, that's number one.
Yeah.
I got you. Let me ask you this. What inspires you to make music?
What inspired me to make music?
Yeah.
I want to change the narrative. I know what's going on with the youth and everything. I want to be able to be like, yeah, I'm the one that changed the way for these younger
You
people.
want to do something different.
I want to do something different. I like the positivity. I don't like the negativity. I don't.
That's thorough. That's thorough because there's a lot of that out here. You know, we need more people like you. I mean, because y'all control everything. Right now, the power is in your hands. I mean, if more people look at what you're saying, they understand that the power is in their hands as well.
Exactly. Right.
You know?
Right.
So y'all doing y'all thing. It's dope.
Yo, coming from Area Avenue, right?
Yep.
Because I asked you how was it growing up as a youth, right?
Yeah.
Tell me some of the people who inspired you coming, because there's a lot of legends. A lot of
Absolutely.
legends. You got Daryl the Don.
Years of legend.
You
though.
saying?
Right. Yep.
Yeah, because you got
Oh,
little.
we sat down with labels at 15, like real talk, man. You know?
You a legend to me, man. But I was just,
Oh, he is a legend, though. He is a
Hold
legend,
up.
man.
I was just
No reason to joke. You know what's going on, especially in area.
tell you this. That 90-10 thing that we did yesterday, you wasn't a legend with that.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm saying you're all set.
You say he was set up.
No,
Don said he was set up.
he's very competitive.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So we had
We
a
didn't
panel
win.
discussion, and he lost. He was wrong. The whole
Well,
situation.
you never really lose in life as a lesson.
Okay, I like
And
that.
never.
I'm a ride with
That's
that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a ride with that.
Well, you lost that lesson, Don.
Along with the Don as being a legend, you know what I'm saying? Who else influenced you? Because you know, like Kevin Hart, Gilly the Kid,
Get
right?
well rolling.
I was-
You got like
That's crazy because I
Ad
wasn't even
Baba.
right. I wasn't even going to take it that far to Kevin Hart and Gilly. I was going to take it to Rolly,
Come on.
my dad, Leak. Definitely Don. Definitely
Don, man.
Definitely.
Come on.
Who else? Mirror, Mulaz.
Mm-hmm.
Ad. Who else? It's a lot of legends. I don't want to miss nobody. It's
They
definitely a lot.
inspired you?
They inspired me.
Give me some ways they inspired you.
All right, so boom. Ways they inspired me is my dad always played the music around me.
Okay.
And it was me, my dad, and Rolly. We was all together. And I wrote this rap. It was to the Moto. You know Drake's song?
Yeah.
The Moto. And I was rapping it to him in the car. And I didn't even know I was gonna be a rapper. I was young. I was probably like 11, 12. Wrote a whole remix to that song. And they Rolly yeah, he gonna be a star. Plus, I was playing basketball at the time. Like I was heavy on basketball, but like ever since they telling me like, yeah, you gonna be a star. That's what turned the light on.
Shout out to Roy. Prayers for Roy.
Shout out the Moolahs, right? Free Moolahs. Shout out to Moolahs for going on Johnny Mac and shouting out on First 48 and shouting out Shyy Cloud.
That was definitely heavy.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
definitely appreciated it too. I didn't expect it.
You know what I'm saying? And Moolahs is selling shirts, right? So he could support himself from behind the ball.
That shirt, I seen that shirt. It was a different shirt. It was
It's a retired drug dealer.
There you go.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
seen it.
Is that
That's dope.
what is
That's
it?
dope.
At the Roots Band, I'm on his page now. So you know anybody want to tap in and buy his products. It's SLYRDD. On his page is Muwap Shakur. You know, so go follow Muwap Shakur.
MUWOP Shakur. SHAKUR.
KUR. Turn him up, man.
Yeah.
We gonna have to
Cop
we
up,
gonna have to
man.
grab a shirt
We
too.
gotta
But
support
we gotta
this.
grab a shirt
Yeah.
before we tell y'all to grab a shirt.
And
Yeah.
we know y'all got rewind on y'all YouTubes and all that.
And y'all see what he doing too. He doing something heavy, like you said, behind bars. right?
Absolutely.
Support your local retired
Absolutely.
drug
When you a hustler, man, don't matter where you at. They can't mentally lock him up.
at all.
You
I
know?
ain't seen like you holding up real good.
Yeah.
You holding up real good.
Yeah.
Out of all of the projects or the songs that you did so far, you know, tell me what song you like the best. What song or project that you feel like, you know, it pushed you to continue to go.
All right. So what song pushed me to continue to go? It was my first song that I would drop, even though I don't even like it. But that was the like I seen the reaction of people, and it kept me going. But what was the first thing you asked?
In terms of, was it a song or a project that pushed you to keep going into music? People make music all the time. Make rhymes. That don't mean you want to be an artist.
Yeah. See,
You know what I'm saying? Or
I looked at it from an influence perspective. I want to be because this is my story. So when XXX died, I'm like, dang, I seen the message that he was putting out. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I want to put out a message. Also want to put out a message to the young kids. And I was 17 when I did it. You know, and it's like his message was kind of similar to mine. It was just like get out of your body, get it. You know, people be trapped in their minds so much. My message is like similar to that because people be trapped in their own mind. People be having imposter disease. Like people don't know who they are for.
For sure.
Yo, I see the
sure.
similarities. Y'all ain't the same,
Yeah,
but I
right.
see the similarities
Yeah.
with the X. I see it. I see it. So
He
I
passed away on
get
my
you.
birthday, so that's what made me like, dang. I thought about it. I'm like, that's the
It's
same
time to
guy.
go.
Yep.
It's time to go. Yeah.
a lot of people have problems with, you know, not speaking to themselves in a positive way because nobody can read your mind.
Right. Exactly.
So if you saying, you know, negative things to yourself in terms of I don't think I can do it, that's something negative
That is.
that you can think.
That is.
So the goal is to like have positive thoughts in your mind,
And that
you
can
know,
be hard too.
and
like,
believe. It take practice.
it do. I was gonna say that.
You gotta continue to speak life into yourself.
Exactly.
It don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you could just wake up and just do. And that's anything that you want to be good at. You got to work at it.
Right.
They say it take 21 days to create a habit. So if you want to do something, stick to it for 21 days. You know what I mean? You might keep saying, "Oh, it's hard," but stick with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the mind thing is definitely important. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mind
Keep doing that. Keep going with that.
That's definitely.
Yeah. So for you as an artist, right? See, y'all have it a little different when back in the day. Like we was more so the mock trial for y'all, you know. So back then it was we had our hood on Smash. Right. So
That's where
we
it
didn't we didn't know it was bigger than our hood at the time. Like people would come battle us from all over. We're like, how they know about us? But it was word of mouth. Right?
Yeah.
And you seeing who supports you. Now I see you shake and move in different cities. Right? I want you to let them know that how big you can get in other cities before you even get big here.
That's something major. That's
wild.
That's something real major.
It's a real thing.
You know, when you come from a city, not even just a city, so I don't want to put no dirt. I don't want to put no dirt on the city, but when you come from a crab in a barrel city, not too many people want to see you win. But then when you go somewhere else, it's like we don't know this person. You're not from here. It's like they don't even care.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? They don't even care. But when somebody your own, they looked at it like, oh, I ain't about to You know,
Support it.
I ain't about to support them. So it's real important to get out your city to do what you got to do, because it's like I said, you don't want to be that crab that they're pulling down, and then just like you said with the mind, you don't want to. That could do something to you mentally when you focus on just getting your city popping. I'm not even worried about getting it popping in the city for like. I know it's gonna come, but I'm not worried about it. I'll take it. We in Atlanta. We in New York. We in
See what's happening, right?
Yeah, exactly.
See what's happening, right?
I want to quote, like, it might not be word for word, but we interviewed this guy the other day. Modern language, you know what I'm saying? It's his clothing line.
Modern.
You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that he said that stuck with me, and I'm pretty sure it stuck with my brothers.
For sure. For sure.
He was like, you know, the concept of competing with people is a thing in your mind. Like, it's no reason to be competing with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you could have two gas stations that sit across the street from each other and they still pumping gas at both joints. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Having that mindset that you want to compete with the next man is a problem in itself.
Exactly.
We just had another artist, a boxer on here. You know what I'm saying? He broke down something that Brian Jennings. He said, you know, Philadelphia or America is only 4% of the people.
World.
So even to market yourself to 4% of the world,
Exactly.
think bigger than just the 4%.
Like you said, it's some
Think
people.
outside of that. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Don't think that you
already
just want to
doing it.
market
You
yourself
already
to
doing it.
your homies and other people. Think big.
Think
man.
globally, not locally.
Yeah, there you
Like
go.
you said, it's only 4% of the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
So can you imagine an artist or somebody that want to grind and like, I can't do this because my girl the baddest in the world and she only the baddest and she might be only baddest in 4% of the world.
She's a piece of dust.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You hear me? So you letting Lil Shantae, you know, mess up your dreams and aspirations because of you think she the baddest
You
in the
trying to
world.
keep yourself trapped in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like I always say, get out that box.
Yep, you got that.
Literally.
In that box, man.
Literally.
Absolutely.
I ain't getting out the box, man.
Yo,
I'm gonna stay in the box as much as I can.
you keep doing this, man.
I'm staying in the box. What about y'all talking
Oh
about?
no, yeah. You know what I mean, ain't going back. You know. Yeah, meatless. I'm going back to Burger King. One of those meatless burgers.
Whoa, Lil Jamie.
All he got is buns.
Lil Jamie. Yeah. Wow.
All he got is buns. Yeah, meatless patty.
So definitely, you know, moral of the conversation, even though we started laughing, was is basically, you know what I'm saying, you can't be competing with nobody. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. That's like one of the things I'm telling you from my personal experience currently that I'm going through now. Like, if you look on the YouTube page that we have, Bsmnt-Talk, I just started getting on there and talk. You know what I'm saying? Getting on there, doing my thing. I don't care what nobody think.
Right, exactly.
Because I was too caught up with like, yo, what if I drop this of me saying this type of way, or me fumbling over a word, worrying about what somebody thinking. So what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what? You got a lot of people out here that's being successful because they have the internet and the platform now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Meatball, you know what I'm saying? Meatball is who she is, you know what I'm saying? People be trying to like, at first they was like, yo, she drawn, look at her, or you know what I'm saying, judging her and doing all this other kind of stuff. And I'm only saying that to say, you know, she created a lane for herself. Because there's people out there that's going to appreciate that content for whatever reason. And who am I to judge her content?
Right.
She winning with
Right.
it.
She put a lane.
So,
Philly, like,
so don't worry about what nobody else doing. Do your own thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? For sure, man.
She definitely put a lane in for Philly, just like you, man. Just like the rest of y'all. Know what I mean, even if you got to circle back around, it all comes back to Philly. Know what I mean, when you get on podcasts and stuff, everybody gonna ask you where you from. First thing gonna come out, Philly.
Yeah.
Know what I mean, so it still will come back. Know what I mean, the problem with the people out here, they need to understand, the same people that y'all putting down is the ones that's gonna open doors for y'all.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Now they know you opening doors right now for other people to come in. I mean, just from being for Philly. You know what I mean? But we don't understand that now. I mean, we gotta get out of that.
So what you got up and coming, man?
So what I just dropped 8 days ago.
Okay.
It's called Rockstar. That's what I am. You know? It's at 8K right now, 8,000
Okay.
on YouTube. But I'm dropping a project also. I'm definitely dropping a project. It was supposed to come out literally next week. You know what I'm saying? But I pushed it back because I want everything to be perfect. I want everything to be good.
Gotcha.
Even though it's not going to just be perfect, but I do want my it's marketing is definitely a serious thing.
For sure.
This is what he's talking about.
You know?
Sure.
Marketing, you got to market yourself. So it's like I can't just throw my stuff out there and expect people to just listen. I got to do the footwork behind it. I got to run it. So yeah, I'm planning on dropping it April.
So with you being a actor in the up and coming movie, Wake Up, We Killing Ourselves, man. How did you take, or what did you think was going to be the process of coming to like the character readings and everything, playing Rick in the joint?
What did
What you expected?
What did I expect?
Yeah.
I don't be going over with no expectations, you know. I be like, I'm just do it. But I ain't gonna lie, I really do appreciate the role because not too many people know this, but I did take acting classes when I was younger, and I do want to be a creative director in movies. You know, I want to direct horror films. That's my favorite genre, horror films. You know, so that's what I'm gonna take it to after the music. So I really do appreciate that. Like, I tell anybody I come across, I'm like, I'm about to be in a movie. You know, yeah.
I'm working on the horror film too. That's crazy.
That's tough.
He just asked my next question. I was about to ask him, what's your overall goal? He said, I want to be a director.
After music, definitely want to be a movie director.
That's what's up.
Me and my brother was just talking about it before we came here. We were literally just talking about it.
That's dope.
I mean, well, you know, you got your big brother right here.
Exactly.
I mean, you know they there for you.
I
So
told him we got the next treatment. Send me a song over. I'll tell you what the treatment. My man all gonna shoot it.
Yeah, for sure.
Man?
For sure.
Straight
That's
like
for
that.
sure.
Like that,
Definitely.
man.
How many videos do you have out there? And is there anybody that helped you with like creating the visuals? Have you ever shot with anybody that's like dope in the videography space?
Yes, I got a lot of videos out. Yeah, I got a lot, but I did shoot with some great cameramen. Start off by my brother Stormy the Goat. I feel like that's the best one because we came up doing music together. So it was like, all right, we got to find a tool. My main problem when I was doing music, like first coming up, I couldn't get no videos. You know, I'm like 17. I don't even work in none of that.
Yeah.
I ain't got $300 to get no video.
Yeah.
So
Man, my joint's $5. Start at $5.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And now I can,
y'all.
pay for a video. Yeah, $500. But you know, we came up. He's my engineer and producer, and you can see my cameraman too. Cause we came up, we problem solved. We like, all right, bro. If we don't got the funds to do this right now, we have to find an alternative. So what we did with our other brother, Seam, he passed away. God rest his soul. He got a camera. He gave it to Stormy, and we just started going to work.
Dang.
Going to work. Yep.
That's dope.
And we started together, so that's like major. I feel like that's major because it's like we in it.
That's love, man.
Also, Stormy the Goat, Slim Moses, most definitely Slim Moses, Frank Yo. Who else? I shot with Skeezy. His name's Skeezy. I got a video out with Skeezy. It's called Lie to Me. I like the song. I like the video too.
Okay.
What's the name of your YouTube page? So everybody
Shyy Cloud. SHYYCLOUDD.
Shyy Cloud.
Shyy Cloud, that's dope.
Go subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Right.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Right.
Hit that button.
I'm gonna tell you about somebody else you could check out. Another boy named Seen Vision.
Okay.
Look him up.
I'm sorry. Ty with the camera. You said Seen Vision, so Ty with the camera because Seen worked with Ty.
Okay.
Yeah, so I definitely know. But he was at one of my shoots before. I definitely know about Seen Vision.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I know exactly.
Dope
Yeah, he's fire.
We actually interviewed him on our page.
Really?
Yeah, you go down, you check out.
I'm pretty sure. If it's on your page, I'm pretty sure I saw it.
Yeah, check it
it's
out.
dope.
Man. Check it out.
Seen Vision too.
Okay. Dream feature. You and 2 other artists on the track. What's the 2 artists?
My dream feature. It's definitely gotta be Lil Uzi, cause he was definitely a big reason on why I do music as well.
Okay.
And my dream feature. I was saying my brother passed away. Seen. That's my dream feature too, because when he was here, he always wanted to do songs. He's like, yo, bro, we gotta do song. But I was never able to do it. Like I probably hop on a song that he already did, you know.
Yeah.
But we never was able to just come on. We gotta just do music, bro.
Yeah.
That's really my dream
And the booth together.
feature. Yeah, we never was.
Different type of.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Uzi a lot, man.
Uzi definitely
You know what I
fire.
mean?
Yeah. Any other hobbies, man?
Any other hobbies? Very good at basketball. That's definitely a hobby now. That's used to be it used to be like music. I used to, but definitely basketball. I got a lot.
Yeah, not cornhole.
No, I ain't gonna lie. It's cornhole. I'm starting to get in the hang of cornhole.
Yeah.
I'll be playing different.
Your pop been smoking somebody in cornhole. Hold on. Bino been smoking somebody in cornhole.
No, I'm just joking.
It was to the point where he called that Bino out there yet. Yeah, he on his way. I think with Bino 31 and
Oh, no, they got Dave's Hot Chicken over there.
Yeah, Bino 31 and 0.
They got Dave's Hot Chicken right over there, man.
31 and 0.
Damn.
The spicy joint too.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Man.
Yeah,
31 and
0.
It's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
against
31 and 0 is
against an
definitely
individual.
That's crazy.
Against an individual.
Just him. He 31 and 0 all.
I guess so.
31 and 0 all.
Who all? Who all?
I'm thinking he went back to everybody.
I thought he was knocking everybody off.
Oh, just all. All didn't get a win down there yet,
Oh
man.
man,
It's cool though.
Y'all do play different because y'all like the boards be like from here to all the way on the other side of the street. I be
It's
like,
official. We do the walk. You know, you gotta take the steps.
Old head
Yeah.
made the boards, you know what I'm saying?
My pop made the board.
You know what I'm saying? They
Pop
do.
made the board.
The bags be leaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you got the, you got
some excuses.
Yeah. When I try to play me, you know what I'm saying? Some of the bags ain't full.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? You got to be like trying to,
I
come
can
on,
say
man.
that.
Yo,
I can say
y'all
the
playing
same
with the
thing.
same leaky
Yo, they
bags,
be,
though.
I got the
Y'all
leaky
playing
bag.
with the
I'm
same
keeping the
leaky
same
bags.
bag. Like, yo, they diabolical with this nonsense, man.
When you got bags, all you got to do is bring them with you. You got bags.
Oh man,
Yo, we gonna run a
You gotta get
tournament.
out there, man.
We gonna run a little
I'm telling you,
tournament,
we
man.
ain't
Like,
done
that's
with no
one of the
smoke
things
on this
gonna
camera.
do.
We gotta
do it.
get
I'ma
out
the
there.
gym.
We
I'm gonna
gonna-
get
we
the
gonna
gym.
do
We gonna do
something,
the
man. That's what we
indoor
gonna do.
little joint.
We gonna try to
Yeah,
prepare that for
man.
when it
I
start getting
mess
nice.
around and throw left hand on him. I don't know yet.
Man.
Yeah, man.
yeah, you crazy.
Man.
Yeah, he
He said
always
throw
talking
that
crazy.
in.
Take my glass. I'm gonna beat you with my glasses on. Take my
So check this out.
glasses on.
Remember when I told you a little? You see, remember I told you a little early. He's super competitive, except for yesterday.
I was
That
competitive
90-10
yesterday.
thing was
I was
terrible.
competitive.
We're gonna bring it back.
Yeah, he
He
definitely
fought. He definitely fought.
The
though.
topic was
Definitely
basically about 90%,
the
90-10.
women.
I seen it.
90%
Yep.
of the women
Seen
would
that.
leave their man or whatever
sure.
within 6 months, although they was together for
He was taking care of for 10 years.
10
5, 10
You know what I'm
years.
saying?
Yeah.
Once the man fall on hard times,
Yeah.
she ain't gonna take care of you.
That's
You know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? She gonna be coming in the crib. Oh, you ain't take the trash out?
sure.
You playing a video game? You sitting on
You
the sofa?
smiling? The shorty said that man can't smile
Yeah,
if he ain't got
she
a
did
job.
say that. That was
She
crazy.
said he's not allowed to smile if he ain't got a
crazy.
She
job.
said if he crack a smile, he got to get out.
Yeah, but ultimately he was wrong because we had a lot of good women that was like that would support their
6 of the
man.
women was in the 10%.
You know what I'm saying?
Some
During
people-
hard
two of them
times,
changed.
no matter what.
Yeah.
You know, what's your viewpoint on relationships? You know what I'm saying?
Especially
I know
the
you,
chicks
you
your
know what I'm
age.
saying? You a young king.
Talk about it.
You
Tell
out
tell
here,
us something. I mean, school
You know what I'm
us.
saying? The
Alright.
dreads hanging
School us.
smooth. You
School
know what I'm
us.
saying? Look, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
What's up with it?
See me? I'm a sucker for real. I got a girl. That don't make me no sucker, but
No, they ain't no
you know. So I got a girl. So, but what I do see about these females in my age, they is the wild. They wild. Like they don't care about. Only thing they care about going out every weekend.
Yeah.
Tricks.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. That's
Older.
90%.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Tricks. I be like, man, I gonna do that. Like, all right.
That's wow.
Tricks. What else? They be worried about. First of all, they be worried about the wrong stuff. Social media.
All that.
All that. Like
Yeah, they talking about with Moneybag Yo sent what's her name?
Ari.
Ari
Yeah, Ari.
5,000 for lunch. You know, I need 5,000 for
And they
lunch.
take
lunch.
that. They take that and be like, yeah, I need a man to do that for me.
Like,
they
that's
go
the
looking
standard.
for it. Like that's a standard. Like,
Yeah.
They don't know that's somebody's income tax.
Exactly.
So you mean tell me you want my whole income tax for lunch? Like, yo, you crazy, man. What you eat for lunch? What you eat?
They gonna go catch a well for you.
Yeah,
She try to fillet for you. You know?
She must be going to Root Chris buffet. You know what I'm saying? All you can eat.
I mean,
They
what happened to
standards,
McDonald's? But McDonald's eyes crazy too, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to, McDonald's. What? You want to go to McDonald's?
But to spin the block back on what you said in terms of being in a relationship, that's an honorable thing, you know what I'm saying? Because having a woman, you know what I mean, especially a strong woman that supports you, it keeps you grounded, it keeps you out of the way, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't good to be all around these different women, because every time, you know what I mean, me and my bro was just talking about this, every time you lay down with a woman, you give them a piece of who you are, your spirit, your energy, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be just dropping your energy all over the place, damaging yourself, you know what I'm saying? When you could be building with somebody and creating something strong.
And then there's traps. And you gotta be careful with them traps.
Absolutely.
I mean,
And lay them out.
You
You
never know.
definitely gotta be careful with them traps.
And these
Yeah, lay
women be
them out.
lining you up now.
Line you right up.
Yup,
You know
line
what I'm
right
saying?
up.
They listen, they'll feed you and then they'll drain you.
Get your fat.
You know?
Man,
Feed you and drain you at the same time.
I ain't look like this 10 days ago. Hey, what happened? You sitting on the couch like this.
Nah,
Crazy, man.
I feel like
And they all got a motive.
They do.
You
They
know,
all
they
got a
feed you,
motive.
drain you, and they got a motive.
Yes,
You
they
know what I
do.
mean?
And the motive that now they be having today is like you see. I feel like females be going for all the rappers. Go for the rap. Like females be going for rappers. They motive is to be like Buddy Bag. All right.
For sure.
Like I don't,
For
I
sure.
don't really like be believing in that because it's like you just want to put on a certain image for what I got going on. You're not even really trying to be with me for the hard times. Like it's crazy. You just want to be. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like y'all, if y'all was together and it was always sunshine for 10 years, it was sunshine. You don't even know what she built for until a storm comes, and then she leave you in the rain, man.
That's real.
You only learn a person's character. That's
it.
not only
Through
just in
hard
relationships,
times,
through hard time.
and life, bro, and life. You hear me?
That's
You
when
know, you
find
never
out
knew
who
your
real-
man was
who your
unthorough
real
until the
friends
times
is.
came, and they split on you.
Right.
Or they stopped answering calls when you took care of them when they was down, and now you down, and they won't put their arm down and reach and pull you back up, man.
So in the basement, one of the things we do is, it stands for staying focused and grounded. You know what I mean? That's what Bsmnt-Talk is about.
I like that.
So I'm gonna ask you one of those, aspects. How do you stay focused?
I'm not doing it by myself. I'm doing it with my brother. So like, and also we got a team too. I got people telling me like, and even my dad, he's like, you got stuff to do. You got work to do. You ain't rich. And even when you're rich, you still got to do. You know what I mean? So I was like, I never stop period. I'm not even rich. And then when I get rich, I know it's gonna keep me focused too, because it's like my dad said, even when you're rich, you still got work. You got to maintain the household. You got nothing don't stop. Nothing don't stop.
Gilly said he had put up a post. He said that some of the rappers is working harder than regular people.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I'm working hard. You know what I'm saying? So being successful in this industry is not easy. So it's gonna be a lot of hard work. So stay focused.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Bsmnt-Talk.
Bsmnt-Talk. Absolutely. Play Rockstar for us. Yeah, I'm gonna hear this jump.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
One day we can put it on.